Okay, we're live. Hello, traders. We are getting. If anybody is here in the chat watching, let me know you can hear me. Okay, I need to double check on this. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Okay, let's kick things off with the update to the dashboard. I have updated it, so now we can see all these coins that could move, and you can see the number of the coin, the price. Unfortunately, I can't get the funding rate data to come on here, which would be nice, but you can get the market cap, you can get the volume. I have tried also to pull in the data to see where the volume is coming from, what exchange, but that's okay for now. And if you click on volume to market cap, it gives you the highest one. So this Burb, Zama, Aloe, BSU, all of these are getting really high volume. They're very small market cap coins, so you trade them, get in and out, get in and out. If you change it to market cap, this way you can see ones that have a bit of a higher market cap might be more, might have a bit more of a trend. You can rely on these a bit more. So this cash one, and you can see the 24-hour change. So you could get in these ones, see if they're getting good volume. Like this nil, that's interesting to me. We're going to be keeping an eye on that. As always, we've got up here the fruit machine style one to tell you what's hot. You got Bearer, ZRO, River, Mon, FF. These ones are getting high volume. And the double flames means you really got to watch them. They're probably the best ones to trade today to scalp. And speaking of scalping, I've got another little tool. Yo, what's up, Elijah? Yeah, speaking of scalping, I've got another little tool that's I'm going to be working on to find its relationship with the ribbon and how we can exploit that into making gains. Okay, so we are going to be going over that in a second. But yeah, this is the new Market Monitor dashboard page. I feel like it's really a really good tool to find those high volume coins, high volume to market cap coins that will provide us gains for the day, gains for the week, and big bounces. Right, let's go over to TradingView. I have, let's just make sure. Elijah, is everything working okay? Can you hear me okay? Because my computer seems to be lagging at the moment. GM, brother, GM. Okay. It looks like everything is okay. Yeah, the new Market Monitor page. Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah, the new Market Monitor page is really nice. Very clear way to find those coins. I just want to mention as well, Elijah, I know you are not a subscriber to Ribbon Flow Pro, but here you can click on these as well, and you can make a list. You can just put that list directly in TradingView as well. Okay, so I've already collected my list today. I'm going to change over now. We're going over to TradingView. Okay. TradingView. Let's go. GM Russ in the house. My computer is really playing up. Okay. Yo, what's up, Alice? Or Owls? I'm doing okay, bro. I'm doing okay. I have been a bit ill lately, and got do family errands. Yo, what's up, Julian? Julian, if you rewind. Oh, nice. Yo, Elijah, that would be sweet, bro. You'll find all those high volume coins, and you can easily get to them. Easily get them on TradingView. And no rush, bro. No rush, because of I'm going to be working on some upgrades to the bots. They've been working great for me recently, but I have some new upgrades coming, and you can see at the bottom of this chart an upgrade that will be coming soon. It's helped me just pick up this ADA position now, which I think is running quite nicely. Okay. Is this our list today? Yeah, this is our list today. Let's get rid of the old list. Let's kick off with the traditional markets. We need to go to the US 500. We need to see what's been going on over here. Did you guys see MW's update to the MW indicator, where he's put like a little box where the daily ribbon is, where the 4-hour ribbon is, and the 1-hour ribbon? I thought that was very cool. Although on my indicators, I have the ribbon running here. You can see it here. It does get quite messy. Like if I turn off my drawings, you can see that it's quite messy. It's quite overlaying, and to someone that doesn't understand the different lines, it can be quite messy. But what he's done is he's put like a box coming out. His one looks like this, like it's like a box. Turn off. It's like a box that comes out like this. So that's where your daily ribbon is. And then his 4-hour ribbon. His 4-hour ribbon would overlay. He's using some AI stuff. Yeah, I thought it was quite good. It looks quite clean. Mine looks quite messy compared, so I'm not gonna lie, if I might be stealing that idea. I might be stealing that idea. Okay, so let's go into these coins. So first of all, the US 500 is coming down to the daily and the 4-hour. This very much well could act as support, and we could see the bounce that will give us a Bitcoin bounce and give us the altcoin bounce that we're waiting for. The other thing is we have this OB bid short destination up here, which is literally just basically at 7k. Yeah, Elijah, it's still that idea. It's a great idea, bro. Because of I do like my one with the different ribbon overlay, but look how messy it is. It's quite messy. Okay, I keep getting distracted. Right. Yo, what is up, Bits? I guess that's Blitz. Yo, what's up, bro? Okay, right, let's do it. Is Bitcoin really still following US 500? I mean, if US 500 bounces, then Bitcoin mostly bounces too. But besides that, the price action is so different. US 500 outperforming Bitcoin since October. Yeah, true. But if this is going to go up, then Bitcoin will probably go up. The only thing is now, if you do look at Bitcoin, it's so much lower, isn't it? It really is lower. Like, I think surely Bitcoin, because of Bitcoin should have been at these low levels down here and then had its bounce, maybe. But you can see this was the Friday wick down. So there is correlation 100%. Man, I played that wick down so bad. I just want to touch on that quickly. My emotions. I had been at the gym. I had got back from my friend's gym, and I checked the charts when I got in, which was stupid. And then I said to myself, right, I'm going to trade this. This is where the market switches around. And FOMO really got into me. And yeah, I really traded that poorly. I oversized, and I just had certain levels in my head where I didn't think Bitcoin was going to go lower, and I took way too many trades. I got overexcited. I was seeing the big numbers in my mind, and yeah, this wick down actually caught me big time. But it's okay. It's okay. I should have just gone for a shower. I should have relaxed, And also my new little indicator down here showed me that it was not ready yet. See this green dot? But we'll be touching on that. Okay, right. Let's go back to US 500. So, on the daily, we are coming up to the daily. We are at the 4 hour. Let me just minimize this a bit. And we've got potential bounce levels here. And yeah, we could see the bounce. UK 100 is a coin, is a something that I really do love to short, and this is sitting in short territory now. Luckily, that trade that I FOMO'd on Bitcoin, that was mostly winnings, but it's still very annoying. That was from my silver short and from my UK 100 short that I took up here. But yeah, still didn't touch the daily when I thought we would touch the daily. So another short is loading for the UK 100. This one really loves to move down. I think you get a lovely move on this. Again, if you're not on Prime, then get over to Prime, because trading these indices and some Forex pairs as well, you can make really great money. You just have to remember that you're trading a contract rather than like individual, USDT or whatever. But trading these traditional things is quite lucrative at the moment. Okay, so we are entering the bounce zone. Let's arrow this up. It looks like we're already starting to move up. Maybe as we go into the US session, probably around 2 o'clock, we might see a move down lower into the lower area of this band. We've got some support levels around here. This is where I want to see a bounce up. However, what day is it on? I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday today, isn't it? Okay, it's Wednesday. Hang on, I just got to check something real quick. Oh. Okay, yeah, so Wednesday, we could see some Thursday fuckery. I'm not sure what's coming up in the week, but here, I want to see a bounce. Take us maybe Friday up to this level, maybe break above this level, and then see what happens on the weekend with Bitcoin. Bitcoin could have a good weekend, maybe up to 80k, and then we can load a short up on Bitcoin. Looking at Bitcoin, we are in a little level where I like here. Some support. This is MW's line at 66k roughly. I'm not sure if we will bounce today. I'm thinking potentially, but it could drag out, suck in some more people. Maybe we could see a wick down lower. I mean, we do have this level down here, which is yet to be tested. An OBL, but it's sort of getting engulfed by this. So maybe we could look at this whole level here. It's quite big on Bitcoin. And then we've got a much more refined level down here, which we could maybe wick down to here. But I do want to see the daily get tested. And this red line is the daily up here. So risk reward wise, if you are going to start trying to get a position in this box, which I have already started, then the risk to reward is looking something like that. You could get like a 6R trade up to the daily. Just don't do what I did on this wick down here and oversize, and you could get a nice trade. It's quite a nice trade. I've already got a position filled. So 20% move. That is a 20% move up to that daily. That's probably when you'll start seeing those great headlines again about people making money. Also, guys, if you want to just take a second to look at my indicator at the bottom, this indicator down here, you can see that these green circles are like signaling where to buy. And it did say buy here. There was a little buy there, a little buy there. This thing actually is so good at like trying to get positions under the ribbon. Okay, because MW teachers get position above the ribbon. A lot of the time that can be too late. Like here, like why would I'm gonna long there? No, I'm not gonna long there because I'm just gonna get rejected out. Whereas if you longed here on this green dot, it's a better position. You could take small profits, and then again here, it's underneath the ribbon. Maybe take profits, stop loss to break even at the ribbon, and then here is another one. The other thing is, it's to do with like divergences. There's quite a lot to go over with this thing. I'm not going to do it now because I'm actually still getting used to it myself, but I am trading with it right now. So maybe like a few hours this week trading with this. Then the other thing it does is short as well. Like you can see the red dots. You can see the red dots above the ribbon. It will give you short signals as well above the ribbon. Can you see? Like, can you see where it's saying to short and where it's saying to long? So here it's saying short up here on this one. Here it's saying short here. This is not a great short, but it's under the ribbon, so I probably wouldn't short it, but I mean you could. It was as we came and closed below the ribbon, so maybe that was a good short. Here this green dot, long, here, short, and then here, long. That's not a very good one. Here, short, long. So you can see it. How do I get the indicator? If you subscribe, you won't get this bottom indicator yet because of this is still in progress. I'm looking at the relation. I'm looking how we can bring these two together in a marriage for higher probability trades. And then once we've got that, we can automate it. And the automation, I had this one guy, he was called English Bob, and he's the whole reason why I created the trading bot to work on Bitchnix and the better way with the dashboard and everything like this. And this guy had $1,000, and he messaged me and he said, bro, I only have $1,000 left to trade with. Will this bot save me or something like that? And I was like, bro, if you've only got $1,000 left to trade with, then you probably shouldn't be trading, number one. And number two, the bot is discretionary. Like you need to like point it at the right thing. I'm not going to put a long on Bitcoin at 120k, but if I had put to short Bitcoin up at 120k using Ribbon Rider Short, then yeah, it's going to do well. You do have a bit of discretion. Likewise with Bitcoin here, like if we put us on a 15-minute time frame and we've got Ribbon Rider long on, when we get this close above here, a long will trigger. Whether or not it's a good long, that's up to price. If price comes back below and hits the stop loss, then fine. Again, you can see down here, where is it telling me to long? It's saying some longs here. That would have been a crap long. But this is the reason why I decided to take a long, because, okay, I will touch on this briefly. So we've got this is momentum moving up, and this is price moving down. That's a divergence. And the VWAP as well is moving down. And then there's this little red thing in here. That's money flow. This red cloud is money flow. That's red as well. You really get the best positions when money flow is red. So you can see for long in, that is, you get the best positions for long in when money flow is red. So you can see here, here, and then here. Yeah, there's quite a lot to go over. Honestly, it'll be better for me to go over it when I've got a lot more hours under my belt with trading with this. Okay, I'm wasting a lot of time here, guys. I'm not sure if you're learning anything, but yeah, I have a position here. If we close above the ribbon here, then maybe I will even add to this position. But really, you want to be adding to a position or getting a position when momentum is underneath the 0 line here, and you've got divergence going on with price, momentum, money flow, and this yellow line is VWAP as well. So yeah, but it looks quite nice. It looks like we're breaking above, and this happened at basically 11:30 as well, which is between 11 and 11:30 is my kill zone for the UK time. As we go into the US session, then you'll see at about 3 o'clock, 3:30, we'll either continue in a direction or we will reject that direction. And by this point, about 3:30, we might be up at the 1 hour ribbon, or we might even be testing the 4 hour ribbon and moving up. But there could be some news come out or something like that. But that's that. Silver is coming into the 5 minute. The 15 minute is down here. Silver is getting above the daily, or into the daily right now. It's silver's looking quite strong, and again, this new thing that I've got down here will show you some positions. Okay, so the bot entered here. The Ribbon Flow Pro bot entered there. Okay, on silver, which you can now trade on BitChinex. So it's definitely worth getting, even to bag a long-term silver trade. But the indicator down here is showing some positions down here. Can you see? And this position here, literally this wick here, is saying buy. Okay, I've not automated this process on this one, and you can see we've got this big buy here. We've got this dot, down, up, divergences, down, price going up, divergences. This is a good buy. The sells are not very good. If we look at these sells on silver, it's not great. But silver is hitting a bit of resistance now. I'm not rushing into a trade on silver. And I just want to look at the DAX real quick. The DAX is bouncing off the 4 hour, hitting the 1 hour resistance. If this goes higher, I'm sure MW will give in the call to short. I think MW is going live later as well, so he'll probably corroborate with, well, he'll be able to see some stuff that's going on. Let us know. The Oracle will let us know. And again, on PAXG is holding above the daily, so this could actually mean maybe a bit of downside for Bitcoin. But look at this buy signal on PAXG here, and it was giving lots of sell signals up here. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, this is that stock that MW said about. I don't have a platform to trade this SanDisk. This looks like it's breaking down quite a bit. This will probably have a huge drop soon. And let's have a look at the DXY. DXY rejected off the daily on that Friday spike. Underneath the 4 hour. But it has issued... We have issued a little buy down here, but we're moving down. Momentum moving down. VWAP was moving down. But now VWAP's moving up. Momentum is starting to go up. So the dollar could be finding a bit of strength here. The dollar could be finding a bit of strength, but that's on a 1 hour time frame. Let's go back to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, so momentum is moving up. Momentum is moving up. VWAP is moving up. Price has been coming down. So I think we could see the DXY snap up a little bit here. Bitcoin could actually go a bit lower. Bitcoin could go a bit lower until maybe the DXY hits the daily again and comes back down. So I'm really not rushing into any trades. I've got a long on ADA and I've got a long on Bitcoin with a stop loss at the entry. So I'll probably secure some profits and then get stop losses at break even. But I do have some altcoins to cover today. But bear in mind that this, although we could move up to the 4 hour, this is saying that DXY, that I think the DXY could find some strength here, and it's at like a little bit of support here. So the DXY could find some strength. That's going to bring Bitcoin down. And maybe we could see Bitcoin move lower. So I'm not rushing. Like I said, I'm not rushing. MW coming on. For real, for real. I can never see his tweets anymore. Okay, he's going live in 15 minutes. New updates to the MW indicator. Okay, right then. Well, I have got a list of coins that I think MW will hit up today. Pippin. I think Pippin. I saw someone say that Pippin has dropped a lot. I saw that earlier. Oh, Pippin is moving up. Hitting trendline resistance on a 4 hour. Look at the bot entry on Pippin on a 4 hour. Can you see that there? Pretty sick. Yeah, that penguin meme. Okay, yeah. So we got two entries here. We got this entry from the bot when we closed above the ribbon. And then we've also got, see this spike down here with a buy would have gave you literally this drop here. Oh, wrong thing. It would have literally gave you this very bottom here. So, yeah, like I said, I'm really going to be exploring this indicator at the bottom and its relation, because it can really snipe you some really great entries like here. Okay, these are the coins that I think MW will cover today. I don't know if it's worth me covering them because I think MW is going to cover them. We've got Sonic moving up quite nicely. Again, this thing at the bottom is very powerful. It's giving you that entry there. So you can see it coming down, boom, green, buy, boom, up. We've got this, it's a divergence. Price is moving up, this is moving up, VWAP is moving down, snap back up. It's at the daily. Sonic has already moved. Let's see if there's anything that could provide something on a. I'm just gonna look on a 4 hour time frame very quickly. I'm not gonna do a deep cover on this, but I think keep an eye on some of these coins because I think MW will cover some of these coins. The ones that don't have any information next to it, they are not on BitUnix, on Blowfin. They are the only coins that those are the only exchanges that I trade on. So I filtered out the market dashboard to just not show me any coins that I can't trade because I'm not interested in going on weeks or anything like that. Oh, Okay, so a lot of these are small market cap as well, and I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go through very quickly, just on a 4 hour, to see if this bottom indicator is giving us any reason to potentially buy a shitcoin. Okay, I've had the bot trade on Elsa on a lower time frame, on a 1 hour time frame. It did quite well, but I've manually closed that now. See up here, it's not too interesting on a higher time frame, but on a 1 hour we might become, yeah, so on a 1 hour it's given the buy here, but it's not looking too great. It's not looking too great at the moment. It's underneath the 1 hour, but here another buy. Look at the entries, entry, and moves up. And this one kind of, this, like, they line up. Okay, OG, this one has been moving really nice, but it's kind of already happened. Let's go back to a 4 hour time frame, and you can see when it's underneath, it's really saying, okay, when are we going to get that entry? Provided a very nice entry at the bottom there. Little cluster here of entries. ZRO. Look at that. See that entry there? Bera is above. It's like already moved. So if I was looking at this one actually for like a triple bottom. Okay, so we've got a potential one here. So if you can see that this is momentum. Momentum is moving up. Price is trying to move up, but ultimately price is coming down. VWAP has moved down, but it's coming up to a level now. So I think SOF is one to keep an eye on, but it's not a high probability trade for me at the moment. It's below the 4 hour. It's below the 1 hour. It's below the 15. I can see all of them there. So I'm not too keen on SOF at the moment. This buy signal was quite nice here, but now it's not really showing anything good. I'm going to just drop this to a 1 hour time frame. Okay, so on the 1 hour time frame, it actually gave a good buy signal here. Great buy signal here. Moving down. Price moved down. VWAP down. VWAP's moving up. So potentially SOF is potential. What is my color of the day today? I'm gonna go blue. SOF is potential. Enzo is already moving up, but Enzo has got above the 1 hour, and Enzo is above the daily. I'm just gonna go to a bit of a higher time frame here on a 4 hour. The 4 hour did signal a buy here, and it also lined up with the daily quite nicely. So Enzo potential. I'm not looking at the market cap or anything. I mean the funding rate, but Enzo kind of is showing a bit of potential here. It's been in this range as well, and it's come out of the bottom of the range. It's not getting above this OB. So you see how we've built up these tools. We've picked up the OB. We've picked up this little thing. We've got the ribbon, and it's like a combination of. We're getting a little army knife, a little of simple things though. We've got support, resistance, OB, which is basically support, resistance. We've got the ribbons. We got free touches, all these sort of little things. Enzo, I do kind of like. Axie had a very powerful move up, and now Axie seems to be unwinding quite a bit. Yeah, this one looks like it could come lower still. But this buy down here was okay. But it's moving, momentum is moving up. So as momentum is moving up and price is coming down, that's the divergence. VWAP is moving up, or was moving up in this area. But yeah, right now, Monad, this one's interesting. This one is interesting. I was looking at this earlier. Spike down in momentum, buy signal. VWAP moving up, sell signal. As it stands at the moment on a 4-hour time frame, I probably wouldn't buy, but on a 1-hour time frame, we do have a buy on a 1-hour time frame here, and this is a bit of a higher cap. So price moving up, momentum moving up. That's 2. The VWAP is coming down, but now the VWAP has started to go up. Maybe we could see VWAP poke up, and we could see a little break above what would be a target on Monad. Maybe just target an OB. It's rejecting off the daily. I think if Monad did break out, then a target could be up here. So if you put a stop loss below the daily there, and from current price, target up here, maybe stop loss just at this low, or I would probably maybe drop it to a lower time frame, see what's going on, maybe on a 15-minute time frame, wait for the close above on a 15. We had this wick down to the 4-hour. Okay, bro, peace out. Or hopefully you're around for MW stream. You can hopefully catch some of that. Yeah, so the 4-hour has been touched, but price is coming down. I'm not too keen on Monad zooming in on a 15-minute time frame. It looks like we could be rejecting off the 1-hour right now, but that's quite a move up. Yeah, I'm not too sure on Monad. Burb. So this is signaled a buy here, okay? And it is at support. This has signaled a buy. It's at support. That's on a 1-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, on a 4-hour time frame, on a 4-hour time frame, support has been tapped into. Currently, it's coming up to the 15-minute now. Close above the 15-minute. It's got a nice little cluster of resistance to get over here. Burb has. I'm just going to stick a bluey on Burb. Zama. This one has just been down on a 4-hour time frame, but it's saying buy on Zama. We've got a buy signal on Zama. Like, is this a bottom buy signal on Zama? Again, on the 1-hour, saying don't be scared, buy. I'm gonna pick up some Zama just based on this. Literally just based on this. What's Zama's market cap? Bear with me. Yeah, Zama has gone down very hard, bro. I just got to just do something quickly. Okay. I need to see coin market cap. I do need to see funding rate. Zama. Yeah, it's getting good volume. Slightly red funding rate from what I can see. And okay, it's getting some interest as well. This coin is getting some interest. The interest is actually rising as it's falling. Yeah, Zama, this one is quite strange. This one, what the fuck is this thing? What is this? A whole load of shit. Zama protocol is not a new L1 or L2, but rather a cross-chain confidentially layer sitting on top of existing chains. Okay. Okay. Well, it's gone down a lot. I'm getting some buy signals down here. I think it could be good for like a little bounce, maybe a little bounce up to here, because you want to be selling it. So when it comes down here, I mean, look, it's triggered a lot of buys on the 15, which would have failed you miserably. But when we go up on a higher time frame, 1 fail, 2 fail, we're on the 3rd now. See, that was good. This was okay for break even. This was okay for quick profits. Yeah, I do think Zama would be good for a little scaling, and I'm gonna be the one that does it. Vanna, I was looking at this one as well. This one's doing quite nicely. I probably wouldn't buy up here. 4 hour. Look at this entry here on this 4 hour. So Vanna has been bouncing off the 4 hour. The bot would have got a very nice position on this on Monday. See how the bot would be doing on a 1 hour time frame. The bot would be in a position right now on a 1 hour time frame. That would have got you in yesterday. Even on a 15-minute, I was looking at this last night before I went to bed. Okay, I can't see the bot, but I can see lots of green dots down here. Green dot, green dot, green dot. That was the buy. Because momentum moved up. Momentum moved down. Price moved down. I've got a lot to learn with this little indicator, but I think it's going to be a nice little companion to buying underneath the ribbon. WCT is showing a good move up. And see this accumulation range. I think this thing at the bottom is great for the range. Getting in and out in the range. But WCT has worked its way above the 4 hour indicator right now. And yeah, look at see that bot entry. Can you see that? Bot entry right there. In it to win it. Okay, this one's got potential. This one does have potential because it's closed above the 4 hour. It wicked up very hard, and now it's coming back to test the 4 hour. However, I'll probably watch this one on a 15-minute, and when momentum comes lower, and we get a buy signal like here and here and here and here, when we get that buy signal on a lower time frame on this, I probably will nibble on in it to win it. Solve probably needs a bit of time, but it is approaching 1 hour. It's broke above the 1 hour. It's about to retest the 1 hour on Solve. The position you could have had at 9 o'clock this morning would have been amazing. Here. It really does give you good confidence to buy under the ribbon. So Solve is potentially lining up now. On a 15-minute time frame, this is what I'm looking for. And it might happen. It might happen, it might not happen. But I want to be buying when momentum is underneath like this. Momentum underneath all that. That would have failed miserably, but you did get a sell, and then that was a good buy. So yeah, I do want to buy this when momentum comes down lower, and that could take us to the New York session. New York, darling. Towns dumping horribly. What are you doing on a higher time frame though? Very horrible coin. Very horrible coin. Dumped horribly. Let's have a look at Towns. Right, we need to start wrapping this up because I want to watch MW's live, see what he's saying. Towns. Yeah, Towns. I'm not too sure on Towns. Towns might be about to die a horrible death. Okay. Some interest is coming into Towns down here though, which is interesting. So I'm going to watch Towns as well. I'm going to join them on watching Towns. Because it's dumped hard. Interest is coming in. These buys failed. That buy failed. But the next one could be good. And also VWAP is coming down. Momentum is coming down. Price is coming down. Everything's coming down. So Towns could actually be going lower, but I'll keep an eye on it. AS Roman fan token. Momentum is going up. Okay. Momentum is going up. It gave you a great buy signal here on Monday on the 4 hour. It's coming into 4 hour now. It's had a little bounce. And now momentum could be about to go up. If we get a little buy signal here, I'm kind of interested in this AS Roma fan token. It's rejected off the daily. The bot trade has got a very nice bot trade. If we actually put a 3-to-1 ratio on this, I'm sure it's probably pulling profits. If we turn the 3-to-1 ratio on. Yep. So 1 profit. Stop loss, 2 profits, stop loss. So you're winning on that. Let's just have a look at the strategy report. On the metrics, 1.4 profit factor. It's okay. I'll keep an eye on this one. Really keep an eye on this one. Momentum is definitely moving up. Price is moving up. The VWAP is moving up. This one is kind of showing to me that it might want to move up. TRIA. Wednesday, 7 o'clock in the morning, he had a great entry. It's trying to get above the 1 hour right now. What is this? TRIA. Funding rates look green. Quite a few people trying to short this down at the lows. And it's got a few milli. Not sure on this one. That Zama is getting a lot of volume from Ubit. I think MW might talk about Zama. He's getting a lot of volume from Ubit. Okay. TRIA. This is getting so much volume, this coin is. Binance. Binance are behind TRIA. We have got an entry from a bot if we were trading it with a bot. The 15-minute time frame is signaling buy, to be honest. It is signaling buy. Better entry down here, but this one's getting so much volume. Okay, I do think this one is quite good. TRA, you're making the list today. Very small coin as well. 32 million. It's getting 300 million in volume. I think it's on BitUnix and it's also on Blowfin as well. It's on both. I'll be keeping an eye on this one for sure. TRIA. Yeah, I won't FOMO, but the bot would have gave you a great entry. Look how the bot traded this. So entry, stop loss, entry, ratio TP hit. It should be a free. I'm pretty sure I've got my settings on 3 to 1. Let's see. Yeah, ratio is on 3 to 1. So if we put on the, so that was the entry. This was the stop loss. This was the target. You can see ratio 3.3. The next target is here. This would be the entry if we had the bot running. You can see stop loss, take profit. Fucking hell, this bot is so good. How can we integrate this as well? Because I want to be getting entries down here. The next bot is going to be getting entries under the ribbon. That would just be insane. What I'm thinking is like entry under the ribbon, stop loss and take profits at the ribbon. If it wants to run, it wants to run. Poor. Okay. This one looks nice. TRA looks nice. Keep an eye on TRA. Stargate Finance. Returning from the dead. It's above the daily on a big way. But it's at resistance now. It's at good resistance. The entry on that as well. 4 hour time frame. It's saying to buy. Is an you see every single one of these take profits a hit then, or from the entry take profit, entry take profit, entry take profit. All three. That's 100% win rate on the trades. That is on a 4-hour time frame. Let's see how Stargate would work on a 1-hour time frame. The stats are 75% profitable on that time frame, on a 1-hour time frame. Let's take it down to a 15-minute time frame. Profit factor. It's just amazing. Stargate is just amazing for ribbon riding. The entries and the take profits, look at them. You can see them all in front of you. On a 15-minute time frame, Stargate is giving profits. 17 trades, 60% profitable, profit factor 3.3. That's amazing. And good profits. Really riding that one nice. And you could also short this, but obviously longs are winning for shorting than shorting. Ratio TP is just hit. I wouldn't be FOMOing up here, but I'll be keeping an eye on Stargate for maybe a retracing before the US session. It's given buy. Gave you this buy. This buy. Pippin is doing its thing again. Pippin is doing its thing again. Pippin is riding the 15. It's at the 15 minute now. You could literally just market buy this right now. Stop loss underneath. You could literally just do that. Seems like we are in an environment. A sell signal has been hit here, so maybe wait for a better signal. Maybe look at this. Look at the buy that it gave down here, and a buy that it gave here. This thing is brilliant. A few fails here. Okay. Well, that's the altcoins gone over today. Sorry guys, I've not looked at the YouTube for a while. I've just been looking at these, and then I just want to see this blue list. The blue list today. Here we have them. I think MW will cover a lot of these. TRA is starting to go up now. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be looking at these coins on this level here. And yeah, I'm going to be trading these for profits today. I might even set up the bot on some of these, because some of these are just riding ribbon so nicely. They're riding ribbon. And because I'm going to be at the screens, I'll probably take off the take profits and just take profits myself as they play out. So Zama was the wrecked coin today, which I'm going to keep an eye on for a recovery. I'm not going to FOMO in down here, but maybe I think soon the reversal could happen on Zama. Vanna. Solve retesting the 1 hour right now, which could be a great entry. I'm just going to look at something on Solve. Okay, not too much interest on Solve. The fan token. So yeah, we've got a nice little selection of coins today. They are quite small market cap coins, but if Bitcoin, the US 500 are going to have this bounce, then maybe we can see it bounce. I'm going to be tuning into MW's stream, which is probably live now. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. This is my list today, the blue list. And let's get those green P&Ls today. We got rent to pay and shit, haven't we? We got money to make. Oh, if I click on it, I can show. What does that mean? Show. Oh, no way. I didn't know I could do that. Okay. All right, cool. Peace out.